Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So last video we had discussed as map visuals. At the time we had stuck into the map visuals because of the admin portal is not activated at the time. So I had checked all the options. So the problem is while logging into the app.powerbi.com, so here we had to sign in this one. So at the time I haven't signed, so account manager. So that is the only problem. So if you are facing this same problem, just click app.powerbi.com. You have to log in, open the browser and open with app.powerbi.com. Once you have opened with the website, you just sign in this one with your mail ID. Okay. So once you done with this, and sometimes it will ask us like office mail ID. So if it is work, okay. If it is not, try, or else create with outlook.com and try. Okay. So let's move into the Power BI and look into the this map visuals. So for map visuals, we had to check with, I'll click on insert. So here in the insert, I'll go with map. So this once I click on this map, the chart is to be added to the sheet. That is in the sheet called as the map. So here I will add as like location as country. Okay, so territory lookup country I will add. So once I added with the country location, which is showing as the chart. Okay, just little bit format this beauty, cosmetic changes. Done. Now so if you look into this bubbles, the bubbles are showing as same size. So for example, North America, so this bubble. So this is the United States, and here country Canada for North America, Europe range country France, and United Kingdom. So what I will do is, so I'll add to the bubble size. So go with data pen and I'll add to the bubble size. So if you move to down, so here the option called as the bubble size. So click on this. I'll add the bubble size like total orders. So once I add with the total orders bubble size, just look into the chart now. So the bubble is to be increased. So Australia and United States, Canada and United Kingdom, UK. So this way the chart is to be showing, right? So now we'll do formatting. So I'll go with format. So build, hide, and filters also will hide. Now I'll do format call as first. I'll go with style. So for style, padding. So this is the padding height, weight, this one, and background color, shadow, and bubbles, and properties. So data format, this one, header icons, icons. Okay. So this way we had to do. And in this format, I'll go with uh, category labels and heat map. So if I click on category labels, so category labels is to be showing, and heat map like uh, the bubbles will hide and it will show as like heat map. Okay, I'll hide this heat map and go with more options. So in more options, so we have visual, so size and style, map settings. So map settings. So I'll go with style called as so road, aerial, dark, light, grayscale. So we'll take as aerial. See, the chart looks like changing, right? Now I'll go with show labels. So here show labels is on. I'll we had to switch on this one on, and controls. So for controls, so I'll auto zoom option is there. So this mouse cursor, auto zoom in and zoom out. Okay, and zoom buttons. So buttons we had to add. So if I click on, so zoom buttons will add into the this minus and plus. Okay, and next lasso button. So lasso button called as so this is the rectangle selector. So once we have to select this like rectangle, we'll select this rectangle. So this part only will hide this. We'll select like this. So we had to apply with the lasso rectangle and bubbles. So bubble size. So this bubble size. So here options called as magnitude auto. Okay, these ranges are available and pixel size. So for example, this one will take as 0. Something is stuck in. Okay, so bubble size 0. So now see the bubbles are increasing. And colors, I'll go with colors. So default 1. More colors, I'll give as 1 0 F B F F. Okay, something brighter. Next, category labels. So we'll switch on these category labels. See here, Australia category label is to be showing, and category labels. Next to font. So font C, and here I'll give as 10 font, and go to properties. So in properties, so tooltips. So tooltips by default to root type is this one, default one, report page. So I will go with the default to this one. Okay, tooltip. So default tooltip and text. So text is font this one, and 10, and label colors also. So label colors earlier we had taken this one white, and value color is this one. Drill text is white. Like earlier, our what we say, the background looking this one text color. Next, so for background, we'll give as this one gray. See now here, right? It's good looking, and we'll apply the transparency also a little bit, 10% transparency, and title. So for title, it's not required. So just little, you'll switch off this one title. Okay. So this is the way we had to apply with the map. Okay, and save it. See, United States country total orders are 8,700. Canada total orders 3,024, and Europe, uh, Germany country 2,294. So this way we had to add with the visual map. So map visuals. Okay, now we'll look into slicers like report slicers. So report slicers called as the filters. So how I can add with the this slicer called as, if you insert, if you click on insert here, I have the option called as the slicer. So once you click on this slicer, I'll add here. Okay, now I'll add this slicer to like which part of, so field is, I'll go with continent. So continent is added with Europe, North America, and Pacific. Okay, now I'll go with format. So this one format here. This is the slicer header. So uncheck with the slicer header. So the slicer header will remove and go with more options. So slicer settings. Slicer settings. So here by default the style is vertical list. So here I have the options called as style drop down. So if I give drop down this way, the drop down is showing. Okay, and if I select as style, so this way, and once we have select with the tile, we'll drag this one to, okay, see the three options are showing here. So by default to these three options are showing. One moment here, we'll just okay. Now if I click on with Europe, so see Europe is showing. If I click on North America, it will move to North America. If I go with Pacific, Pacific. Else, if I select Pacific, all is showing. So now I'll add with all also, select all. And before that, I'll go with this values and shown. Style I have applied, right? So next, we have to go with values. So for values, so here I'll give as 14 and apply with font as bold. Okay. Next, font color will give gray. Next, border. So border line width just little bit increase 3, looking good, and color as white. Okay, and background color we have to increase now. So for background color, we'll give as light to gray. light gray. Yeah, it's looking good. Light gray and slicer settings. Okay, selection. So selection here we have the option called as, so this is the multi selection. Okay, and show this select all. Okay, so select all called as, if I click on the select all, it will add as select all option and single select also. So now what happened called as here, while adding to select all. So if I select all, by default it is showing select all. If I click on Europe, it will move to Europe. If I again click on select all, North America, okay, and again select all. So this way it is applicable to the filter. So it's a very easy to move the filtering the option like by using the slicer. So this is the slicer option, report to slicers, and we'll add with another slicer in customer detail. Move to customer detail. So in customer detail, we had to add with the slicer called as year slicer. We had to add here. I will go with first add with the slicer to the sheet. Okay, and field I had to select as filter type field year. Okay. In filter type, I'll add to this year right here. So if I select here and filter type, I'll consider as like a basic filter and remove the blank. Okay, select all and remove the blank. And now this one expand. Okay, so this is how it is working. So this way we had to, the drag option is there here. So this one has the start time, end time. Okay, so this is the way we had to apply 2022, 2021, and 2022. Okay, so now we little bit format this one. So go with format. So for format, I'll go with slicer settings options. So I'll consider as, so style is between. So between called as or else so many options is there. Drop down, vertically style, less than or equal to, etc. So for time being, I'll go with the same. Okay. So this one I'll add here. Right. Now a little bit more up. Right. So this is the option I have added as 2022 slicer and save. So up to we had discussed as map visuals, report slicers I had discussed. And next we'll add with gauge charts. So for gauge charts, I'll add in product detail. So go to product detail. So this is the empty page. So in this empty page, I'll add as uh, first I'll go with slicer. Then I'll add to the gauge. Okay, first I'll add with the slicer. So for slicer, I'll add as like product name. Okay. So for product names, so little bit format this one. Okay. So in product detail, I have added as slicer. So this is the options all. So for example, if I select as AWC logo cap, bike. Okay. So this way we had to select. So once I have added to the this product name, then I'll add to the gauge chart. So this is the gauge chart. So this gauge chart I had to add to the sheet. So once I click on this gauge chart, so it is adding to the sheet. Now I'll add the value. So value as will take as total orders. So total orders is showing. So this is the way. And in the filter, so by default, it is showing as the total orders. Now what I can do is I'll go with data and search with add to start of month. Start of month, I'll add to the data field here. So this is the way the filtering is to be applicable. And once I have added to this basic filtering to go with top n and top one, I'll go. Okay. Now by value, I had to apply the same thing start of month to the by value. And here I'll go with two options. I have the earliest and latest option and count also, but now I'll go with the latest option. So latest to start of month and apply the filter. So once I have applied this filter, see here, the latest. So top one, latest. So for AWC logo. So if I go with bikes, 93, cable lock, empty, chain, empty, all purpose bike stand, AWC logo cap. So this way we had to add this one. And I'll add with like this one and target. So for target value, I'll add to order target. Okay, so this where I have added the target. So target value, order target. Okay, so now I have added the little bit format first. This one. Okay, now little bit expand. So here I have added the target. So total orders is 232. Order target is 221. Now, so this order target I have after adding that is the target value. So we had to filter this one different filters. Already we seen this one filters also and format. So go with format. So title I'll give as like monthly orders versus so target monthly orders versus target. Okay, and font big, and this one 10 and as in center monthly versus this one and fill the colors. So text color colors will go. So fill the color this one to gray. Okay, fine. Next to data labels. So for data labels, so values we had to do font little bit 10 and target label. So for target labels also font 10 and call out value also we had to look. So for call out value font, so font is will give as bold and color as gray color. Okay, 10. Similarly, uh, we have to practice with total revenue and total profit also. So this is total orders. So similarly, we have to do total revenue and total target. So this one done up to, but better we had to go with while adding to the target value, I'll this add to the maximum value for order target. See now the difference is okay. If I add to bike, see out of 100, 93, all purpose 13, chain. Next to front deal HL brake system, HL road tire. So this way we had to apply with all these things. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. I'll copy this one, paste it one more time, and we have to. This is the one, and this is the one. Select three and format, align top, and align distribute horizontally. That is done, right? Now I'll add with for this second one. I'll change to total orders to total revenue. Add to total revenue and maximum I'll add to this one also revenue target. Revenue target done. Next, so here I have added total revenue per value and maximum value I have added as revenue target. Then next I'll add to change the title. So title as mainly monthly revenue versus target. So target already available. Monthly orders I'll remove. Monthly revenue versus target. Similarly, same thing we had to apply to this one also. So this one will give us monthly profit, versus target, and data we had to change. So in place of total orders, I'll add to total profit, and maximum value will add profit target. Okay, done. So title also changed. So now if you're looking is first one as monthly orders versus target, second one monthly revenue versus target, third one monthly profit versus target. So if I click on bikes, see cable lock empty, all purpose bike, and this one empty, mount tire. Okay, so this is the way we had to apply with the gauge chart. So gauge chart will apply not only here, we had to apply to KPI measure also. So this is the gauge chart. Next we had to apply the for gauge chart we had to apply some conditional formatting. So conditional formatting or advanced conditional formatting we had to say. So for example, I'll select as this one. For conditional formatting, how we can apply call as so in here. So fill the color here, effects is there, conditional formatting this one. So if I move the cursor, conditional formatting, make this property change under different conditions, this that you define. If I click on this here, I'll add this. So what field you want, what field you should be based this one. So total orders are extra any column based on. So minimum value and maximum value, we have to apply these conditions. So for this, I'll go with first in data pane, I'll create some measures. So in measure table, remove this, select as measure table, and create the new measure. So in new measure, I'll create as so first. So first measure, I'll create like order, target, gap. So order, target, gap is so we'll apply like total orders so total orders minus order target. So this is the one measure I am creating. Commit, rename measure, the name or order target already used for a measure table, choose different name. So I have order target already available. So I'm using three measures here. So actually, so order target gap, revenue target gap, and profit target gap. Just I'll show the this one. So first I'll search with measure table, cancel. So order target gap. So if I select this order target gap, this one. And second thing, I'll go with revenue target gap. So revenue target gap. So for revenue target gap, total revenue and revenue target. And another one is profit target gap. So if I select this profit target gap, total profit and profit target. So three measures already I have created. So now I'll apply with this format thing. Okay. How can I apply with this conditional formatting? I'll go with format, remove, hide the this one. Select as the first guard chart and go with format. So call out value. So in call out value, the color effects is there. Okay. So this is the conditional formatting. I will click on this effects. So what field you should apply this one? So for the format style. So the format style, I'll go with first gradient and rules field value. So I'll go with the rules. So once select with the format style, then what field do? So the field I'll go with order target. Order target gap. So first condition rule is if value greater than or equals to minimum value and less than 0. Okay. Then which color? So I will go with like this red color. So this is the one rule. Okay. And if I want more on one more rule, I just click on new rule and apply this one. So if greater than or equals to 0, okay, and less than or equals to max, okay, less than or equals to max, then we'll apply like gray color. Okay, and click OK. See, it is applying. Now if I select as bike, see 93. So this way we had to apply this to apply the format. Similarly, I had to apply with second this one second uh, gauge chart. So call out value, color. So color is format styles, so it's rules, and we have to apply this one as revenue target gap. And if value greater than or equals to minimum and less than 0, then red, add the new rule. If greater than or equals to 0 and less than or equals to max, okay, then gray. Click OK. Next, third one, same. So for third one, I'll go with profit target map. Profit target map. If this one, then red. New rule is 0 and less than or equals to max, then gray. Click OK. So this is the what we say advanced conditional formatting. So conditional formatting is done. Now we'll look into some area chart. So for area chart, I'll do one thing. So customer detail already we have filled with the line chart. Okay. So I'll do one thing. So copy this line chart and move to product detail and paste it. So this is the line chart. So this line chart, what I can do is I will place it here, expand. Okay. So for this line chart, I'll do format. First, trend line is not required here. I'll remove this trend line, and this title will give as like weekly profit. Okay. So weekly profit. So now this line chart is ready. The same thing I'll do. I'll switch to this one as to area chart. So if you click on this data, by default, this one has the line chart. Now I'll move to area chart. If I click on this area chart, the chart is moving to area. See, it's looking right. Now I'll do one thing. For x-axis, by default, I have taken as earlier start of week. For y-axis, I'll take as like total in place of total customers. I'll go with total profit. Okay. So once I have added with total profit, okay. So this is area chart, right? Now I will apply with this thing format. So go with format. So in format, I'll do lines. So for lines, so I had to apply with the colors. So this color I'll give as like gray color. Okay. And transparency will give 80% transparency. Now it's looking fine. Or else similar way, light gray. No, dark gray. This is fine. Now I'll do one thing. So this same thing I'll do copy and paste it. So in below, I'll add this in the below. Okay. So for this, after then this one as will give as like title. This is weekly above weekly profit. So this one I'll give as weekly returns. Okay. So for weekly returns, I'll change this to y-axis. In place of total profit, I'll go with total returns. Total returns. And similar way, so this total returns is adding. And I'll go with format with lines. So line color will give as red and 80% transparency done. Okay. So here I have added as one is the weekly profit, weekly returns, and above monthly orders versus target, monthly revenue versus target, monthly profit versus target. So if I go with AWC logo cap, see how the chart is moving. All purpose. Okay. So this is the thing we had done with the area chart. And let's look into some other option that is called as drill up and drill down. So for this drill up and drill down, I'll add with for this first chart, I will apply with drill up and drill down. So for this drill up and drill down, in place of start of week, I'll add data for this x-axis, so date hierarchy. So I have the option called as date hierarchy, year, month, week, and date. So if I add this date hierarchy, year, month, week, and date, so all the things is came. Now I'll apply with title. So for title, I'll give as like profit trading. Okay, profit trading. So we'll look into this how it is applying this one. So drill up, see, which is converting